In Kent with Charles Dickens, The Classic Tale. Written by Thomas Frost. Narrated by Cyril, Taylor-Carr and The Cliff.
Icon Audio Arts.
The timeless literary masterpieces we offer you must be well acted, voiced, and narrated, created with the hope of engendering a powerful, positive, inspirational response. You know there remains a special place in the hearts of all for these beautifully crafted, timeless combinations of inspirational words and emotion we know as the classics. Tales so beautifully wrought, they conjure up deep feelings of reverence and inspiration for the listener. This, too, is a classic. A thundering calliope of rain-dropped words pounding against our consciousness, compelling us to be new and better people. That can only be achieved by a classic. A bubbling up of untamed desire and raw feeling from the depths of our being. That, too, must be the function of classic literature. To reshape the heart, mind, and spirit of all, moving us on to greater heights of understanding, is also well within the power of the classics. Here we first imagine, then create, and finally pass on the very best of the literary realm from both then and now. This is our only mandate. So we welcome you, one and all, young and old, schooled and enterprising, to the wonderful world of literature's greatest triumphs and word portraits from the ever-changing, always engaging human spirit. This is classic literature.
In Kent with Charles Dickens, Chapter 1. Some years ago, on a bright morning in the beginning of September, 3 men, each eager for the enjoyment of the pure air and eye-refreshing greenery of the country, and the invigorating breezes of the coast, were sitting in a dim and dingy room in Symonds Inn, the dimness and dinginess of which contrasted unfavourably even with such sunlight as could be found on the farther side of dingy Fetter Lane. One of the 3 was a clergyman, but did not look like one, and another, who was not a clergyman, had much more of the conventional clerical aspect, though it was the opinion of the curate, imparted to the author in a confidential whisper, that in his endeavour to look like a clergyman, he only succeeded in looking like a sheriff's officer in disguise. The 3rd man was the present writer, who looks like, it is hard to say what, for he was once erroneously supposed to be a retired acrobat, and on another occasion was mistaken for a Wesleyan minister. We were arranging the programme of a holiday trip to the seaside, and had no difficulty in determining that our destination should be the coast of Kent. The gentleman who cultivated a clerical aspect, but had been deterred from taking orders by consideration of the difficulty of bringing up 6 daughters upon the stipend of a curate, had a married sister living at Dover, and wished to make that ancient town his goal. For me, the scenery of Kent had a peculiar charm, and the bracing air of the North Sea was as the elixir of life. But to run down by rail to the seaside, shot through long tunnels and deep cuttings almost as swiftly as one of
Sample complete. Ready to continue?